What do you do when your child looks at you and says, I'm fat? It's one of the hardest things for parents to hear, and it can feel like there is no right way to respond. Today, I want to walk you through exactly how to handle that moment without shutting them down, without rushing to a fix, and without accidentally making things worse. I'm Bar Aizik, a holistic psychotherapist and the author of Behind Kids Eating Habits. I work with families on the emotional side of eating, the relationship with food, body image, and self worth. So let me take you to a moment. You're helping your child get dressed, or maybe they're just goofing around in front of the mirror. And then suddenly, the whole energy shifts. Their expression change, and then they go quiet and said, I'm fat. And in that moment, it's hit you like a ton of bricks. Your heart drop, your mind race. Do you immediately blur out, no, no, you're not, you're just perfect? Do you try to change the subject, distract them with a joke, or compliment a new shirt? Or maybe just for a second, you pretend you didn't hear it. All of these are instinctive. They come from a deep love. You just want to protect them. You want, the pain to go away for them and also for you. But here's what I want you to know: that moment, the way you respond when your child says, I'm fat, it's matter more than you may think. This isn't just about the word fat, it's a window, a glimpse into how your child is starting to see themselves, how their self image is forming. And your response is become part of the voice in their head, the little voice that they will carry for years, maybe even for decades. That's why we're having the conversation, not to panic, not to overreact, but to learn how to stay connected in that moment, to offer something more powerful than a quick fix. Now, let's talk about the most common response. You're not fat, you're beautiful. It sounds loving, I know, reassuring, kind, but for your child, it can feel like, don't talk about it. You're feeling all wrong. Or even, no one gets what I'm going through. And when you're saying, don't say that, what they may hear is, you're not allowed to feel that. And that can teach them to push their feelings down, to hide them. But what they really need in that moment is not to be fixed, they need to be felt. So, what do you do? First, pause. Take a big breath. Resist to urge to jump because your calm energy tell them, I can handle your feelings. I can handle you. Then gently invite the conversation. Ask soft questions, open questions. What make you feel that way? Or has something happened that made you feel this way? Not an interrogation, just an invitation. And if they shrug, that's okay. You can follow up gently. You can say something like, you don't have to tell me everything, but I'm here for you if you want to talk. It's not about getting details, it's about showing you're here, but really here, ready to listen if they want to talk. And here's something really important: when your child says, I'm fat, it's almost always never about their body. It's often a stand in from something else. Maybe they feel left out, maybe a classmate tease them, kids can be really cruel. Maybe they're comparing themselves to filtered image from TikTok and social media, or maybe they just feel different and their body become the easiest thing to blame. Once your child start opening up, here's your next step: validation. Not fixing, not reframing, just acknowledging. Try this. Wow, I see why that would feel really hard. Thank you for telling me that. That's take courage. You're definitely not the only person who felt this way. This tell them you're safe. Your feelings make sense. And I'm with you. Only once they feel heard, only then can you gently offer a new lens. For example, body change a lot, especially when you're growing. Your body help you run, play, climb, hug. It's pretty incredible. Or sometimes when we're feeling out of place, our mind focus on our body, but that doesn't mean our body is the problem. This isn't denial, it's bringing in more light, and this is your chance to reflect something deeper back to them. You know what I see when I look at you? I see someone who's kind, who make their little sister laugh, who asks thoughtful question, who tries again and again, even when things get hard. It's not about ignoring appearance. It's about expanding the definition of beauty. You can absolutely tell your child that they're beautiful, but let beauty mean more than looks. Beauty is kindness, it's passion, courage, humor, strength. And to be honest, that's what sticks. And here's the big picture. In the end, it's about building emotional muscle, the ability to sit with hard feelings. Yeah, really hard feelings. It's uncomfortable, but it's so important to know they don't have to hide it or to go through that alone, that they are safe with you. And it's about keeping the door open, not to one talk, but for many to come. A home where all parts of them, even the uncomfortable ones, are welcome. So the next time your child says, I'm fat, let it be a moment of connection. Pause, breathe, invite them in, validate what's real, and slowly, gently help them see more. Not just more of their reflection, more of their worth. Because to be honest, your child isn't a body, they're a whole person, and they're enough right now, just as they are. And they need to feel that, not just in your words, but in your presence. So, if you want to go deeper into my work, check out my book, Behind Kids Eating Habits, on the link below. And be sure you watch the next video on supporting emotional eating without shame or guilt.